What up, Axie fam? Short little video just bringing a couple of things that I think Origin should change or implement before the first official season. Timestamps down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell so you get notifications. We have a doggo cam for you guys. You can see Boomy down there. Boomies. First things first, let's talk about Ronin, the card Ronin. The card Ronin is really powerful. It deals bonus damage equal to 50% of this card's base damage times the energy spent this turn. I think Ronin should be changed to mimic Garish Worm. So Garish Worm depends on the number of attack cards played. Would it be that big of a deal? For most decks, it wouldn't be a change whatsoever. It's mainly played in aggro decks, but in decks that have Ronin, I feel like, especially those that run like double or triple Nemo, I think Ronin is just a little too consistent with its damage. All right, number two. A lot of people don't know this. Let's talk about Goda. If you look at Goda, it says you add a void. If you look at the void, it says unplayable. It says when you draw one or more void, lose one energy. This means two things. So the first thing it means is if you use a card like Hero on your turn and you draw Goda, zaps an energy. Big downside, but it also means that it can be easily countered with Bone Cell and Pumpkin. Because if you draw this on your opponent's turn, like when they attack into a Bone Cell and you draw the void, you have no energy to loot. Maybe that's intended, but all right, number three. I would like us to see a revenge flip screen. What? All right, so when we look at an Axie, when you observe or inspect an Axie during a match, it shows you all their cards and all their runes and charms. There's a problem with that. This Axie has a 2 energy card in Sandal. We should be able to click a second tab right here, or maybe down here, or maybe right here, or maybe we could just scroll down, or maybe if you hover over it, it would also show the revert. That way, when our opponent is using something like watering can, it doesn't have a vanilla revenge card. I would like to know what it is, right? So for me to be able to play a game well at a high capacity in the upper echelon of the leaderboard, knowing when I'm about to attack into a revenge card that has reflect, or the chances of that happening, it's pretty important. Say your opponent has a bunch of cards you've never seen in a leaderboard. Well, some cards on the reverse are completely different cards. They're not just a 50 shields or 50 defense. Some of them have bonus effects. So as we can see here, we have a couple of different ones. We have some that are 0 that are 15 shield, some that are 0 that are 15 damage, as you can see right here and right here. Some that are 100 damage, some that are 50, but some of them are very, very different. This one right here, Revenge, target ally, reflect 5 damage from the next attack for 0. So there are some reflect ones. Being able to see what the revenge cards might be in case they do have some reflect revenge cards, because it might matter. Twice in the same day, I won a game because my opponent attacked into my reflect revenge card, and won a game I played around my opponent's revenge reflect card with 6 HP or 9 HP. So it is relevant. All right, let's get to the next one. So when you complete a match and you completely through the game, so say you're in a match, right, and you're doing well, and you're like, after the game, you're like, wait a second, was that ranked? Wait, was that a ranked game? Man, I threw, but it doesn't matter. That wasn't a ranked game. That's just a practice game. Right? Right? Wasn't it? Like, you can't remember if you clicked on practice or if you clicked on ranked because you're trying out this whack backliner on this weird team. There is a problem, right? There's a legit problem. So when you complete a match, maybe you won the game and you're like, wait a second, why didn't I get any rewards? Like, oh man, did I accidentally click on practice mode? So what I think they should do is in the battle log in your match history, we should be able to see what we earned or lost. Some type of indicator that shows one that indicates that it was actually a ranked game. Because can you tell which games were in a ranked mode and which ones were not? I mean, some you can tell because they have like triple starters because I was trying out some like weird team. But I think I'm in practice mode several games in a row, only to find out I have 28 energy. So the last 6 matches I actually played in ranked with some garbage BS team that I was playing for fun. Some type of indicator that illustrates whether your previous match was in a ranked game or not. There is a cancel button, but sometimes you can't click it. You click, and you just can't, because instead of it going to the cancel screen, it sometimes just does the loading wheel. And it's like, you may not have an opportunity. And sometimes you hit cancel, you go back in your like working on your team, changing your team up, and then you're in a game all of a sudden. Some type of indicator there would be very helpful. I should have known when I saw a couple of people that were like level 17. There should have been like a red flag, but I didn't know. So the other thing I suggest SkyMavis implement is a confirm team. So when you click on ranked, it just pops up with your 3 axies. Confirm goes into matchmaking. Maybe you only have to do that pop up if they ever go into a practice mode and go back into ranked, they get the confirmation again. To stop something like that from happening. Because I didn't realize for like 30 matches, oh no, I was playing some weird stuff in my ranked matches. So just some small things I think SkyMavis should implement before Origin Season 1 officially launches. Now, I didn't mention any of the bugs. Hit the like and subscribe button, share this with your friends. Leave down in the comments something you think SkyMavis should change before Season 1. I'm going to make another video on the runes and charms and what I think they should implement or change. That's going to be an entirely different video, but I will put that right there if I remember to. So keep an eye out for that. And good luck in your matches. Bye. Also, this is for the puppy cam. This is for a puppy cam. It's gonna go down here, so we can see the puppers. I can see the puppers. It's a puppy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.